Jason Voorhees, Mr. Friday the 13th, a spooktacular superhuman villain with mummy issues and a vendetta against all camp dwellers. Jason. What a pest! Luckily, he's consigned only to horror movies, but what if he wasn't? Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate, and today I'm asking, what if Jason Voorhees was real? Before we get started, I just want to ask you guys to hit that thumbs up button if you like our content. Also, do leave us a comment and let us know what you think the world would be like if Mr. Voorhees was real. A little backstory on the bad lad. Jason was deformed, bullied, and drowned in a lake. Sucks to be Jason, basically. Jason's mother then went on a rampage, killing bullies and causing chaos till she was killed too by some classic decapitation. Little did she know that Jason miraculously survived his drowning and lived in a rudimentary shelter in the woods until re-emerging some 20 years later. Classic Jason, only this time he was back with vengeance. It seems like Jason was perhaps a chip off the old block. They crazy. Oh, and also he got struck by lightning and became invincible. Sure, but what if all of this was legit and somehow Chappy Boy was out there? Well, let me tell you. First up, you're gonna want to avoid Camp Crystal Lake, the scene of the drowning and hotspot for the killings. Jason and his overbearing mother seem to have had an issue with the place and they're hell-bent on killing most of the happy campers. So actually, there is a Camp Crystal Lake in Florida, so maybe steer clear of that area, although I don't think that this is the Crystal Lake of the movies, which was filmed at Camp Nobi Bosco in Hardwick, New Jersey. Camping is fun, so I wouldn't advise against all camping in case of running into our mate Jace, but maybe do carry some bear spray so you can blind him for a bit should he come across you. Are you a bully or a stereotypical bad teenager? You might want to avoid that too. Drinking, drugs, premarital sex. If the movies are anything to go by, this is the kind of stuff that will get you killed by Jason. There are a few angles that we could take with Jason if he were real, although most of them involve finding and capturing him. The question is, do we lock him up and throw away the key? Do we sentence him to death, as it is still legal in some states, or do we study him? I'd go for a hearty combo of study and contain. Jason is seemingly indestructible. He survived a drowning saga and then got struck by lightning and became arguably superhuman. Scientifically, we've got a lot to learn from him. I also think that it would be of benefit to conduct a few psychological studies a la Mindhunter, because he clearly has some learned behavior issues. Perhaps we could get a little closer to studying how a monster is made. I guess the issue here is capturing him. Over the course of 11 movies spanning some 30-odd years, he has evaded capture. Can he even be captured? Would he be safe in a jail? Would he kill all of the correctional officers? I'm just thinking that our only option is probably just to shoot him into space. If space doesn't kill him, maybe he can be quelled by the constant state of floating. Let's hope no aliens intercept him though, because I'm not sure they'd be too pleased with their gift basket from the Earthlings. Seriously though, if Jason Voorhees was real, he would be the most prolific known American serial killer of all time, a title that currently goes to Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. This was the truck painter who confessed to killing 71 people and is suspected of murdering a possible 90. Jason has a movie kill total of around 146 people, although surprisingly, this isn't enough to gain him the title of most prolific serial killer in the world. That sick title goes to Luis Garabato, who killed 300 children. He's currently in jail, although his release date is in 2021. Crikey. I guess my point being here is that actually in some ways, Jason Voorhees is real. The world wouldn't change too much if Mr. Friday the 13th continued his killing spree, because there are already monsters just like him out there, and it's our job to identify them and stop them. So that is one fanciful question answered for you there. Do you agree? What would you do if Jason Voorhees was real? Let me know in the comments section down below. For me, I'm totally angling towards the space. Shoot him into space. Space. Also guys, of course, please do leave this video with a good thumbs up and click on the notification bell to be the first to hear more big answers. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate. I'll be back to guide you through some more nonsense soon, but for now, stay curious, stay alert, and never ever stop questioning. If you want to continue on your questioning binge, why not check out our popular uploads and our biggest history questions playlist.